Hello again. It's still Happy Friday. Why is it that when I buy anything like this, I bought this through a lady called Alternative Aging. She looks so glamorous wearing hers. I look like I'm about to start mopping the floor. But still, just thought I'd try one out. It's rather expensive, but apparently you have to have pure cotton, otherwise they don't do anything. Maybe if I folded it up a little bit, maybe it wouldn't look quite so. It reminds me of like my aunties and my mum when they used to work in the cotton mills. I think it looks worse, doesn't it? I think it looked better over my ears. When they used to work in the cotton mills and they used to wear the headscarves tied like this, you know, to protect their hair, to stop them getting all this cotton, you know, in their hair. They couldn't get out. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about, not my silly headband. I'm here to talk about Simply Crochet 138. Why do I never bring my glasses? I'll put the addendums over there. That's the one. Just arrived this morning. It says Rainbow Rich Bright Makes for your home. Summer fruits go retro. Well, I'm retro already. It's 32 must-have patterns. It's got a dolly that does tennis. Well, we'll get into that. And it's also got a tea cosy at the bottom. We'll start looking at the bigger pictures, shall we? Yeah, this one, I think the pattern's in here. It's for tennis. It's Wimbledon week. If you live in the UK and you ever want to go on holiday, never go on holiday in Wimbledon week because it usually rains. It's a dumb thing. Doesn't matter when they change the dates. It's a dumb thing. Well, this is just the crochet contents, but I'd rather show you the large pictures. Yeah. Animal pot covers. I presume they are not in the magazine. I presume you have to buy the patterns for those. I haven't really looked at the magazine, to be quite truthful. I thought I'd do it with you. So I would just be as astounded and amazed as you are. The instruction booklet. I don't know whether it's in there or not. I don't think it is. Rico. I don't think it's actually in this magazine, but all will be revealed as we go along. Pouch Pals. They're in creativecraftingworld.co. The kits contain everything you need to complete these fun characters, and no doubt they are a fun price as well. Yeah. Best of Friends. Those are those little, what do they call them, lovies, do they call them? I can't do faces, so you know me. Can't do faces at all. Oh my giddy aunt. It may be nice if you live somewhere hot. I cannot see me walking along Fleetwood or Cleveland's front wearing anything like that. Nor can I see any of the youngsters unless they're actually going to a festival or something like that. Oh, there's a bear there wearing crochet granny squares. He's got the same figure as me. Round's a figure? What do you mean? Stop laughing. Round's a figure. Or round's a shape, I should say. Inspiring books. Oh gosh, I can't tell you because I haven't got my glasses on. Crochet, what are they? Oh, crochet blankets. No, you won't get me with that. Why can I not read? I'm going to get my eyes. I've got my diabetic eye test coming up. And I need to get new glasses, but it's which comes first, chicken or the egg. So I decided to go for the diabetic eye test first before I went for any glasses. Because if they gave me new lenses, I might have to change them yet again. And I don't get nothing for free. I think I get my eye test for free because I'm ancient, yeah, but that's about it. What's that? My Sweets. These are not in the magazine. These are just adverts. Same with that cardigan. Adverts, adverts. We skip over adverts. We only show what's in the magazine, because what's the point? if I show you adverts, and yeah, you may not want to go and buy them anyway. That's an applique, or applique, whatever you want to call it, of a skate that you put on a t-shirt. And that is a granny square cover for your tissue box. My tissue box isn't that shape, so yeah. That's a bag that harks back to when we used to all have cassettes. And I think these are cushions that hark back to when we used to have records. I think I still got some somewhere. Oh, this one's for Tracy. You know how Tracy loves the wall hanging? Crochet box loves the wall hanging, like not. I don't think I'd want that hanging on my wall either. And if you are a tea person, a tea cozy. I don't drink tea, so therefore we actually do have a teapot. I bought it from the charity shop, thrift shop, one time to show off some tea courses that I had crocheted in vain hopes that I would sell them at a craft fair, which I didn't, yeah. Colour Rush double knitting. That's pretty, but I mean, I wouldn't make it. That would be, you'd have to really stuff it well, wouldn't you? Otherwise it would squash every time you sat down on it. Unless you crochet over like a leather poof. Poof. That one's reasonably okay for me, you know, my type of thing. It's sort of squares but done into halves, if you know what I mean. That's the back view. Ooh, wrong way. That's the back view. Yeah, it's sort of okay. I don't know whether I'd make it or not, but... Oh yeah, the team player, the tennis player, is in the book. Those of you who do amigurumi will be glad to know that. As I said before, I don't make anything that has a face. If you subscribe today, you will get a 14-ball yarn bundle from Stylecraft worth £66.50. Wow! No, I'll not bother. What have we got here? Heather's Journals from the Studio. Who is Heather and what is she? Heather Furnell of Head's Home Crochet discusses the joys of variegated yarn and offers top tips on how to use them in your crochet. I think we all know how to use them unless you want to do anything different. I think that's kind of a bit insulting to our intelligence, but never mind. This is like part crochet, part denim skirt. I wouldn't wear it that short anyway, and I don't have a denim skirt. Come in waves, this one says. It's sort of, I don't know whether it's a shawl or whether it's a cardigan. It's got very big sleeves. It's got what I call dust as you're going along sleeves, or get hooked up on every doorknob as you go past. Oh, it's got one of those backs I hate. You know, the ones that poke out at the back. They're not very flattering, I think, when they poke out at the back. I'd have to do a couple of rows around the bottom, you know, to pull it in, to make it just lie flat. I don't like it when it pokes out at the back. Yeah, it's obviously like rectangles, isn't it, sewn together. That's why the sleeves are so wide. You probably do two pieces. Too wide the sleeves for moi. Flying colours, that's a blanket if you like rainbows. I love rainbows and rainbow colours, but it's now been sort of appropriated by the gay groups, hasn't it? Not to have anything against anybody who's gay. But it's like, if I wear a rainbow, do they think that I'm gay? Doesn't bother me. They want to think I'm gay, but I might get the wrong kind of approaches, if you know what I mean. That's what it looks like. Not that I'm interested in any male approaches. Not interested in any approaches, to be quite truthful. Animal instincts. What is that? Oh, it's a mythical creature. Thank goodness it's not real. It's got such bat ears, isn't it? It's quite pretty, quite cute. That's think they're all mythical creatures. I don't think they're real, you know, modelled on a real animal. It's Jen Starbird, a US-based crochet artiste who uses hyper-realistic Amica-Ruby creatures from the wild, her imagination, and even the prehistoric past. As I said, nothing with faces. I can't crochet things with faces. Can't knit them either. Oh. Happy day. Do you know I don't like that? It reminds me of it when you dig a grave. What is it supposed to be? Oh, it's like hopscotch. You can just vaguely see the numbers printed on it if you look very, very closely. Oh, it looks like oh no, it looks like a freshly dug grave. You know when they just cover them over with grass until you can afford a headstone? Oh no, I don't like that at all. Water pouches. I've never wanted, I don't walk or jog or anything, so I've never understood the fascination for having your water bottle slung around your waist or around your neck. Never understood it. Golden Moments blankets. It's one of those where you have to buy every copy to get the whole pattern. I think this week it's just those two squares this week. Or this month, I should say. I don't like it when they tie you into having to buy every copy, you know. Behind the skeins. I mean, they're very, very pretty. Lovely yarn, these hand-dyed yarns. I'm not knocking them. But oh, the price of them. I mean, yes, they're beautiful. And they do take a lot of work being hand-dyed. I do know that, I understand that. But I'm not in the, you know, I've not got enough pennies in my purse to make anything big enough, bigger than a pair of socks. Right, hot property. Your Blazenka Simic Borrow. Her bag looks cute on the beach. Why can't they all be called Mary's Fit? Why do they have to have names I can't pronounce? Blooming lovely. Granny squares with a difference. Blooming lovely. God, there's a lot of squares there, aren't there? Oh, I don't like it so much close up. It's quite open, isn't it? No, I'm not a fan. Here we are, summer fruits. If you want to look like a watermelon, be my guest. Revisit one of Simply Crochet's most beloved patterns by Fran Morgan. A Mummy and Me pair of jumpers. No, thank you. Not wearing that. Not wearing that. C is for colour work, or it's just reviews of different kinds of yarn. I think it's all cotton yarns. Probably all mega expensive and out of my pocket. Oh, I thought that was exciting, then 99p, then I realised it's 25 grams. Yeah, no. I'll stick to what I know. Now you see, that's a pretty sort of small lap blanket, isn't it? That's about the size I would be limited to making. Can't be coping with anything any big. I'm going to have to take this silly headband off because I'm beginning to feel as I should be mopping up the floor. I've got a grip there holding it in as well. Ah! Sorry, alternative aging. I don't think you'll be finding me wearing that very often. Right, what else is on this page? A perfect poncho and jump for joy. Those are what people have made. I don't think I'd be jumper for joy. You know, it's a bit baggy. A bit baggy. I don't like baggy things. I used to wear baggy things when I was bigger than I am. But I've come to the conclusion that you don't look any slimmer if you're wearing big floppy things. They tend to make you look even bigger still. You know, if you're a big girl and you're wearing an oversized t-shirt, it makes you look even more enormous. Oh, granny squares again. That's in the next edition. Can make one of them without pattern. Don't need a pattern for one of them. Well, I don't anyway. Crochet Essentials tells you how to do. Organic forms. I don't know what that's all about. Flowers and bits and pieces and everything. And then Homespun Prism double knitting by who? Kinko. I normally like Kinko's yarns, wools, whatever. I think they're all knitted actually, yeah. They are all knitted. On the Wing top and tunic. Scages, is it sheep jeeps, whatever they call it, yeah. Two little girls wearing two little tops, long and short. I don't know whether they're bought patterns or free patterns or what they are, it does not say. No, it doesn't say. What came with it? Well, I would have called it Nelly the elephant, but they call it Elmer the elephant. Lots of little squares, isn't there? And he does look rather startled. Look at those eyes. Elmer the elephant, what's he done? Yarn Smiths create double knitting, one ball of each. Cornflower white, black, primrose, yellow, bright red, deep purple, fondant pink, opal green and bright orange, and a small amount of grey. 250 crochet hook and some toy stuffing. Blimey. That's a lot of squares you have to do to make the elephant. How big is he? Oh, he's only 11 3/4 inches tall. So the squares must be quite small. Oh, shush phone. And we have got Learn Some New Techniques that came free with it. Learn new techniques. Do I want to learn any new technique? Do I? Oh, so there's no to buy. Colourful cables. Take your crochet cable skills to the next level. That's if you want to make a pair of boot, I don't think they're boot socks, I think they're boot toppers. How do I work colour cables? I suppose that could be useful. Tangerine twist. Yeah, the boot cuffs. Yeah, it could be useful. I mean, they're showing you how to do all these different coloured cables and things. Yeah, could be useful. Extended and half stitches. Again, that's useful if you want to do anything like that that's got kind of a wave pattern. I once had to do a pair of socks in extended single crochet. I couldn't get the hang of it. Finished up doing it in half double crochet. Boot cover. Gosh, that reminds you when you were kids and you used to have to back all your books in wallpaper at school. They gave you your books at the beginning of the term and you had to back them all. My mother used to hate it. She said, "When you wallpaper?" Because we used to only use that plain that you painted, you know. We never used to make any, you know, paper or anything exotic on our walls. Dive right in. Yes, you can make, I presume it's a dolphin or a fish or some description. Dolphin. Dolphin. Delphine. I always remember being in Tenerife. We're on this boat. It was a sailing boat actually, but it was like a, you know, you went round the islands on it. And this bloke come running up shouting, "El Delfina, El Delfine." And I realised right away what it was, and I said to my son, quick, go to the front of the boat, it's dolphins. And it took a while before other people twigged on, because obviously they didn't speak French, so they had no idea what El Delfine was. And eventually it was like, oh, dolphins. And they were so good, they came alongside, they were going away there. They came with us quite a way as well. Oh, that's entrelac. Entrelac. It's a bit sort of almost Tunisian, isn't it? Because even though you're only using a crochet hook, you kind of like leaving all the loops on, and then you know, but you don't need a Tunisian hook to do it. You can just do it with a crochet hook, provided you don't have one of them silly hooks with a little tiny bit and a great long handle. Then you would be in trouble. It's a gingham style Tunisian entrelac dog coat by Becky Scouse. And I'm sure our dog would love to wear one of those. Not. He won't even, she won't even wear, you know, a raincoat or anything. She'd rather go out and get wet through. Mosaic crochet. Do this simple colourwork technique. I was watching a lady doing that. Who was I watching? Can't remember. Oh, I know. It was Canadian Crochet. She'd done a cardigan in this mosaic crochet, but she pulled it a bit tight, which is so easy to do if you're doing tapestry or mosaic crochet. You have to really watch your tension, because you tend to pull it tighter because of the threads. So she'd done hers a little bit too small for herself. But yeah, I've done mosaic crochet. Bathroom bliss. Crochet yourself a new bath mat. I did a waistcoat once, but it was in tapestry crochet, not mosaic. Tapestry is when you crochet over the thread. It does tend to leave, you can see it on the other side really, you can see where you've crocheted over, but it doesn't look bad overall. Potty top, an ideal way to show off this beautiful new stitch in a zigzag pot holder by Becky Scouse again. We wouldn't use them in our house. That's why I never make dishcloths or anything like that, because she wouldn't use them. So that was the free gift that came with the magazine. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm glad my camera hasn't given out, although it's in imminent danger of going out now. It takes forever to recharge in between videos, yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the magazine along with me, and enjoyed laughing at me wearing my Char Lady's turban. I'm going to make myself another cup of coffee now and put this video up on YouTube. Bye for now.